Most of us have compromised with life. Those who fight for what they want will always thrill us. It's much easier to make people cry than to make them laugh. If a film were made of the life of Vivian Leigh, it would open in Darjeeling, West Bengal, just before World War I, where a successful British businessman could live like a prince. In the mountains above Calcutta, a little princess is born. Her mother thinks she should have a proper English upbringing and insists on leaving her in a convent school, even though Vivian is 2 years younger than any of the other girls at the school. At 19, she marries an English barrister who looks very much like him. Vivian has an opportunity to play a small role in an English film. Things are looking up in 1935. She has only one line, but the camera keeps returning to her face.
They're sailing tomorrow morning on the White Castle from Southampton. Too late.
Too late?
Yes, they'll discover she's missing from the school first thing in the morning.
Well, why worry about her?
She never worried about me. It'll be awful. I shall have to leave.
The London stage is more exciting than the movies being filmed in England, and the most thrilling actor on that stage is Laurence Olivier. An English film is going to be made about Elizabeth I. Laurence gets the role of a young favorite of the Queen. Vivian gets a much smaller role as a lady in waiting of the Queen who is in love with Laurence's character. In real life, both fall in love while making this film Fire Over England in 1937.
We have a right to be happy. Everyone's a right to be happy, Michael. Why should he risk his life twice?
You are the world's hope. My father said so.
I have seen blacker fears turn to hopes. In your valor in the field, we shall shortly have a famous victory.
In 1938, Hollywood wants Laurence to play Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights. Vivian, who has just recently read Gone with the Wind of Margaret Mitchell, thinks that the role of Scarlett O'Hara is the first role for an actress that would be really exciting to bring to the screen. She sails to America for a brief vacation, and the latter was a history. Vivian is 26 when Gone with the Wind in 1939 makes a sweep of the Oscars on the stage. So, 26-year-old Vivian walked up to the stage to accept her Oscar.
Tracy.
Need I say it is a privilege and an honor to announce this winner, Miss Vivian Leigh in Gone.
Ashley, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Ashley's going to marry Miss Melanie. It'll be announced tomorrow night at the ball.
Can't be true. Ashley loves me.
Whatever comes, I'll love you just as I do now.
I can't think of anything bad enough to call you.
That's what's wrong with you. You should be kissed and often, and by someone who knows how.
Wah, wah, wah. This war talk's spoiling all the fun at every part of this trip.
Another triumph for our magnificent men in arms.
There isn't going to be any war.
It's a historic moment. You can tell your grandchildren how you watched the Old South disappear one night.
And the war's over, Ashley.
Oh, Scarlett, you're so sweet to worry about Ashley like this for me.
A story of love.
I only know that I love you.
You get your strength in this red earth of Tara, Scarlet. You're part of it. It's part of you.
By the Academy Award winner Victor Fleming. Starring Academy Award winner Vivien Leigh, Clark Gable, Academy Award winner Hattie McDaniel, Leslie Howard, Olivia de Havilland. A story of a woman. A story of a civilization gone with the wind.
White land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts.
Throughout their 2-decade marriage, Lawrence and Vivian film role The Romance Spring of Mrs. Stone in 1961.
Distinguished by the performances of a great artist and a brilliant new star, together in roles created by one of America's outstanding modern playwrights. Miss Vivien Leigh, twice winner of the Academy Award for Best Performance by an Actress. Karen Stone also happened to be rich, beautiful, and alone. That's a dangerous combination in Rome in the spring.
Paolo.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It's just so silly. I just lost my sunglasses.
But I'm late for an appointment.
Can we have dinner tomorrow night?
Miss Vivien Leigh, more vivid than Scarlet in Gone with the Wind. More daring than Blanche in A Streetcar Named Desire.
When the time comes when nobody desires me for myself, I'd rather not be desired at all. Paolo, you once told me you hurt me because you loved me. You were afraid of being hurt yourself. Shall I never know if you love me unless you hurt me?
Don't you read the gossip columns?
No, I've quit that too.
By the time of the filming of Caesar and Cleopatra in 1945, her life had begun to unravel. However, she gave another excellent performance in that film, and her public was still enthralled with her.
Delivering us all into her hand, delivering yourself also, and then Caesar can return to Rome.
If one man in all Alexandria can be found to say I did wrong, I swear to have myself crucified on the door of the palace by my own slave.
She rebounded nicely for her role as Blanche Dubois for her second Oscar-winning performance in A Streetcar Named Desire opposite Marlon Brando in 1951.
This is the stone woman, Blanche Dubois, who wanted so much to stay a lady. A vivid, vibrant, exciting story, because every searching chapter was written by men.
What does it cost for singing plays like that?
But these are tribute from an admirer of mine.
Well, he must have had a lot of admiration.
Lies! Lies inside and out! All lies!
Never inside. I never lied in my heart.
You got plenty of room to get by me now. You think I'm going to interfere with you?
Marry me, Mitch.
I don't think I want to marry you anymore. No, you're not clean enough to bring in a house with mud.
The winner is Vivien Leigh in A Streetcar Named Desire.
Vivian Lee is not here to accept the award. Miss Greer Garson, who won it in 1942 for her portrayal of Mrs. Miniver, is here to accept it for.
Vivian's final turn on the screen came in Ship of Fools in 1965, and that was a small part.
I can't settle for things. Bernard Shaw said it, didn't he? If you can't get what you want, you better damn well settle for what you can get.
She was suffering from an acute manic depression. She died at the age of 53 after a severe bout of tuberculosis on July 7, 1967. Vivian Leigh, the name will forever enchant us as long as the movie of the world remains. Astonishing beauty with mind-blowing acting mixed with tragedy.